Good day, good people. This bulletin covers 2 weeks as we celebrate Easter and the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. The Easter celebrations will begin on Saturday, the 8th of April, in the evening at 7:30 in the church hall. It's where we will listen to readings from the Hebrew Scriptures to remind us of God's saving work in history, including the flood and the Exodus, before we then move into church at sunset, just before 8 p.m, to light the Paschal candle and proclaim the resurrection, and also remake our baptismal vows. Do join us if you can. On Easter Day, we gather at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. in church to celebrate together. One of the traditions of Easter is to make a big noise at the opening proclamation, using bells, whistles, rattles, cymbals, gongs, drums, tambourines and the like. So if you have something you can shake, rattle or blow, please bring it with you. There will also be Zoom evening prayer at 5 p.m. on Easter Day. Also this weekend we are distributing a booklet of daily prayers for the coronation of King Charles on the 6th of May. Easter Day is exactly 28 days before the coronation, so this lovely resource offers a daily reading with a reflection and prayer. We have sent out a copy to all those who receive the bulletin in paper form, and we will also make copies of this booklet available at the back of church for anyone else who would like to take one. They cost us £1 each, so there'll be a bowl at the back of church if you would like to help us cover the cost. The booklet will enable us to pray for King Charles and Queen Camilla and for all the royal family and their calling to a life of public service. It will also be an opportunity to pray for our nation and Commonwealth in a time of significant change and challenge. The prayers also consider the rich symbolism of the coronation service, the regalia and its spiritual significance, as well as issues close to the King's heart, such as the environment, religious freedom and charitable work. There are also prayers for the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness and self-control. I find that these prayers will enable us also to ponder the figure of Jesus as the servant king. We tend to think of monarchy as a pinnacle, something that operates top-down, exerting power and authority, although in our constitutional monarchy we've come to see that the king is not an autonomous didact whose whims we must fulfil. Rather, he represents a way of giving authority to the actions of our civil society, whether it is the law, parliament, local government, the armed forces and the emergency services, as well as business, charities and the arts through patronage and warrants. The monarchy provides a kind of social unction, like oil in an engine that makes its parts work smoothly. The heart of the coronation service, which is a Christian ceremony, is the anointing with oil, which has already been prepared and blessed for the task at the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, connecting the coronation of our King with the King we know as Jesus, enthroned on the cross. The execution of Jesus was by permission of the civil power, so many Christians take the view that church and state are separate bodies, that they represent different kinds of power and should be kept apart. But as Jesus reminded Pilate at his trial, he would have no power if God had not granted it to him. That's John 19:11. And I prefer to take the view that God is to be found as much in the civil powers as he is to be found in all aspects of nature and the universe. That doesn't mean that civil, or come to that, ecclesiastical powers don't err and need calling to account. But it does mean that all people, all places, all situations are capable of bearing the transforming power of God's love. And our calling as Christian disciples is to ensure that we are part of the exercise of that power through our witness and lives of love and service, but also ready to see it in others and bless it. In that sense, we share in the kingship of Jesus as much as King Charles. So may the hope of Easter be the source of your becoming a blessing to the world.